Hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Crazy Crime Chick and I discuss true crime cases here. I personally love spreading awareness with the missing and unsolved, also the ones that I feel personally just don't get enough attention. But I also find myself deep in the rabbit hole. So if you're into true crime, stick around, hit that like button, and let's get started. Well, hello everybody. Let me put my jewelry on. Hold on. I need my jewelry. How's everyone doing today? And I can't even see chat yet. Hold on, guys. I need my rings on. Who's here? Who's here right now? Let me see. Let's go to the comment section. Who do we have in the house today? Who do we have here? Let me just scroll on all the way up. I just sent an invite to my mods, so let's see who gets here. Let me know. Am I a little loud? I feel like I haven't been on camera in a while. I'm like, what is this in the corner peeking out? That's my straw. Hold on. Hold your horses, guys. Hold on. Okay. Hey, Delana. We got Delana in the house. Hey, Dogs with Jobs says hello. Greetings from Southern California. What's the weather out there? You know, I'm a Southern California girl. Hey, Angela. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday, guys. It's fucking Friday. Freaking Friday. Fabulous Friday, whatever. Hey, Heather Marie. She drops a bomb in the house. How are you today, love? Let's see. Open Minds is here. Let me go down a little bit, you guys. I don't have my glasses on and I'm like squinting. Hold on. There you go. Look at my hair. Crazy hair day, that's for sure. All right, let's see. Now I can see. Hey, Rose with Thorns. How are you? Justin, hurry up. 5 minutes. And you guys, I just had a shake. So I had strawberries and I feel like I have strawberry seeds in my teeth. So if you see me looking kind of like I didn't have a chance to brush my teeth before I start after I drank my shake. So feeling a little weird. Let's see who else we have in here. Hi, Scott. Scott says that he wasn't the first. Usually you are the first one here, Scott. Hi, Margie. Good to see you. Gotta say hi to my lovely Margie. Is it Natasha? Natasha? Nit. Am I pronouncing it right? Is it Natasha? Thank you for sharing my friend's story. Oh, is this your friend? Um, Actually, you know what's funny? Because I actually thought Sam was a guy, and it's actually her friend, and it's a girl. So welcome. So if I get any information incorrect, just let me know. I spent yesterday doing research on it, and you guys know me. I'm a mom, and whenever there's a mom going missing, what do, ladies? We unite. Us mamas come together, and we spread awareness because it's always the same thing with these cases. I swear, it's always they went on a walk and they left all their belongings, purse, phone, everything, or they dropped them off somewhere, but then that person's like, I didn't see them, or they went on a play date. Play date. What case is that from, you guys? Let's see who knows what case that's from. Play date. She went on a play date. Always something. Always something. Hey, Mel Mac, good to see you. No, honestly, this is what my channel's for, so I appreciate you being here. All right, guys, how about we get this started just now? Usually I go in a little chit chat, but it's Friday. Don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. Time is important, right? I don't even know what I'm doing with my life today. All right, let's get started. I'm already AD, there you are. And then I'm just waiting for Valerie. Where's Valerie and all my other mods? Let me let them know. Okay, yep, Rose got it. Play date would be from the Chris Watts case. Remember, Shanann went on a play date, didn't take a car seat, didn't take her vehicle or nothing. Hi, Lisa. How are you doing today? Hey, Dukes. What's up, Dukes? I'm glad you're here. All right, you guys, let me just give me 1 second. Let me let some of my team know that I am live. But I think we can handle it in here today if they're not here. Not a problem. I got the good ones right now. I got Dee. I got Heather in here. Who else? John, someone just called John. John, we're live. He should be here in a minute. Delana's here. Let me see. Hold on. It is currently a wonderful 73. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It is here 81 degrees, you guys. It is hot today. It is hot. It's really hot. All right, let me share my screen. How about that? How about that? How about we do that? All right, let's share. Let's see. Let's just get started here. Can you guys see that okay? Let me move over a little bit. You guys give a thumbs up for this video. That does help get this kind of content out on YouTube so other people can see it. And what do I always tell you guys when it comes to someone missing? And this is currently going on right now. So time is important. So please like it, share it on any of the social media outlets you guys are on, Twitter, Facebook, any of the groups, share this, please. I always say this, that I know if you're in any of the Gabby Petito cases, they love when you share anybody that is missing. So please utilize that and share this. Let's get this out there, because everything I was reading last night, I'm not having a good feeling with this one. To be honest with you, I am seeing some major red flags already. So let me go ahead and read this for you guys, to you guys. So I'm not going to look at chat. I'm going to cover chat just a little bit to move this right here so I don't look crazy. All right. So this is Cassie Carli, beautiful young mother, and this is her daughter. Is it Natasha? Natasha. Is it Natasha? Because you spell it like my good friend, so I'm just making sure. I don't want to pronounce your name incorrectly, but is her daughter 4 or 3? Just because I see it on this flyer, she's 4, but then I watched an interview and they said that she was 3. Okay, so I'm saying it correctly. Thank you. Is she 4 or 3, her daughter? Do you know? But that's her cute little daughter right here. And she only has 1 kid, correct? Sailor is 4. And what a cute name, Sailor. So cute. She is 4. Okay, thank you. And I believe she only has 1 child. I'm just checking to make sure. Hold on, guys. I'm really glad you're here. Yes, 1 child. Okay. So she got 1 child. All right. So let me go ahead and read this. So we got Cassie Carli, you guys. She is missing. She's 37 years old. She has blonde hair, 5'5", and about 150 pounds. Now, the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office is attempting to locate a missing and endangered 37-year-old woman. Cassie Carli was last seen on Navarre Beach, Florida on March 27th. So shit, that just happened. So let's see. Now, Sam Porter, who's her friend, said that Cassie was scheduled to meet with her 4-year-old daughter's father on Sunday at 7 p.m. And the father's name is Marcus. Now, and they were supposed to meet at Navarre Beach near Juana's Grill to exchange custody of their daughter. Are they married or not married? I'm just going to see what she says really quick. Now, according to her friend Sam, about 3 hours later, Cassie's father received a text message from Cassie's phone saying she was having car and phone trouble. What are the odds of having both, right? Never married to each other. Okay, thank you. So they're not married. Thank you. So they just have a child together. So Cassie's father receives a text message after 3 hours after she was supposed to go do the exchange, and saying that she was having phone and car trouble. Already it's sounding kind of sketchy to me, but it says that no one has heard from her since. Now, Sam, again, that's her friend, says that the child's father told Cassie's father that he dropped her off at Sam's house, which Sam says that never happened. So that right there is the number 1 red flag for me already, that Cassie's dad is saying that he received, I'm not sure if it's a phone call or a text, a phone call, and that the child's father is saying that he dropped her off at her friend's house. And the friend's like, no, honey, that never happened. So not a good sign, not a good sign. Let's see. Now, deputies recovered her vehicle on Tuesday morning. That would be March 29th at Juana's boat ramp in Navarre Beach. Now, the location of Cassie and her daughter and the daughter's father are unknown. Now, that is when this was made, but Cassie's daughter and the father have been located, and I'll go more into that. So, but of course, Cassie is still missing. So anyone with information is asked to contact the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office at 850-983-1190. So already just off of the missing flyer, I was already getting not so good vibes just based off of the last person who's seen her is saying he, dropped her off somewhere and that never happened. So no, red flag right there. Boat ramp. Let me see what you guys are saying. Not good. Natasha does know her. So Natasha, if you want to just put in the chat how long maybe you have known her and stuff. But he also said he dropped her off in the middle of nowhere. His story has changed. Oh, interesting. So has that changed after the fact? Let me see what she says. No, Rose, he didn't know. No, Rose, he didn't drop her off for a play date. That's the Chris Watts case. Or are you talking the Chris Watts case? Sorry. Okay, so Natasha has known them for kids. Okay. Do you, we're all asking you all these questions. Do you live where she lives or do you live in a different state or a little bit further? Because I know there was some searches going on and I believe her friends are the ones conducting it. At least that's what I've seen. Hey, Demon. We got Demon in the house. How are you, Demon Child? All right, so you guys already know whenever I cover a case, I always like to find out a little bit about the person. So I found this really good article and it was actually an interview with Cassie's sister. So I thought we would start with that. And let me just change my screen around just a little bit so you guys don't have my big old head up right there. Let's try that. Is that better? Yeah. Okay, let me just switch some stuff around. All right, better. That's better. Okay. And Natasha, I don't know how long you'll be staying for a chat, but maybe at the very end, if you want, you can come on panel. I can drop the link or we can schedule it later and maybe do a little interview next time with you, just, so we're not just harassing you right now in chat. Okay, that's totally fine. Maybe we can, I'm sure you're on Facebook in one of the groups. I'm just going to assume you are. So one of my mods will drop my email and you can just reach out to me. You don't have to be on camera or anything like that. It could even be a phone interview. And it's just to clarify stuff and just to help us make sure we're putting out the most accurate information. So if one of my mods can please just drop my email, I'd appreciate it. I did, Dukes. I did. I found it last night, and I'm going to share that with you too. Yes, I did, which really paints a second red flag for me. Yes, and I'm so sorry, Natasha, you are going through this with your friend. I can't even imagine what you guys are going through. Yeah, so everyone drop some little prayer hands for Natasha and the family. Okay, so let me go ahead and read this article. I'm not going to look at chat, you guys. Usually I stop looking at it whenever I'm reading something because I just get super distracted too quick. And I want to make sure I'm putting all this information out as accurate. Okay. So this is families worried for Cassie Carli, who hasn't been seen since March 27 in Navarre, Florida. Now, again, she's 37 years old. She's a mom. She was headed to Navarre Beach in Florida Panhandle to pick up her daughter on Sunday night around 7 p.m. She hasn't been heard since. This is actually a good question for you, Natasha, and this will probably be the last one I ask you, so we're not harassing you. Was Cassie going to exchange her daughter? So was her daughter with her, or was she supposed to pick up her daughter? Because I'm seeing different things. Like right here, I'm seeing right here that it says to pick up her daughter, but I've seen other articles that said the dad was going to pick up the daughter. So I'm just trying to make sure, which one was it? She looks, yeah, Damon, I agree. She does. Let me see what she says. Hopefully she's still around. I'll just continue reading because I know StreamYard, it kind of starts off kind of like, you know, lags. And again, she hasn't been seen since. So, hey, Vic. I know. And they seem very, from this article and from other things I've seen with Cassie's sister, they seem like they were extremely close, you guys. I mean, the dad had a tattoo, which you're going to see right here. And the sisters, so Cassie and her sister got this a tattoo. And because the dad had it. I mean, they seem very, very close. Dukes, everyone, welcome Dukes to the family. Good to have you. All right. Let me read now. Let me read this. I'm going to just not look at the chat. Okay, so loving you always is a phrase that Cassie and Carli heard their father say all their lives. So Rayanne is going to be her sister. She's the biggest daddy's girl. My goodness, like the biggest, Rayanne Carli told Dateline. So it seems like Cassie was extremely close to her dad. The sisters were born in Louisiana and moved around a bit before landing in Florida Panhandle for most of their childhood. Rayanne has since moved to North Carolina, but Cassie stayed. And this is going to be a picture of the sisters back in 2005. It says, Cassie is so fun and outgoing, always laughing. Rayanne said, we just know how to have fun and let loose. And if you're around us, especially her, she's always laughing, telling jokes. Rayanne is 5 years younger than her 37-year-old sister, Cassie, but told Dateline the age difference didn't stop them from being close. And I think any of you in my chat that have a sister, and if you grew up with them super close, you're probably just feeling that right now. She says that growing up, Rayanne said she had all the coolest like 90s trends, and I always stole her makeup and was the annoying little sister, but we'd grown so close now. Oh, it's kind of like my girls could like. No, they're 6 years apart, but totally like that. Like the little one's the annoying one, but she always wants to be around her big sister. And they just, even though they bump heads because they're sisters, they're girls, oh my gosh, they're so super close. Whenever the young one gets in trouble, she always goes to her sister. Or if her sister isn't around and she's upset or gets in trouble, she calls her sister and tells her. It's so cute. All right, it says that Rayanne said that their mother was always working, so Cassie became kind of a mother figure in their household. She always wanted to be a mom. Born material for sure. Cassie got her wish and became a mom a couple of years ago to a baby girl named Sailor. My God, she loved it, Rayanne said. It was the only thing she ever wanted to be. After she spoke with Dateline, Rayanne followed up with an email further describing her sister, writing that Cassie is fiercely loyal to her friends, groups of girlfriends. They all grew up in Navarre together, went to high school together, are now still besties with all of their kids. And lucky, thank God, we have one of them in our chat today. So you guys be very respectful, please. Now, this is Cassie right here. It says that Cassie had recently been working at a paddleboard shop. She loved to paddleboard, Rayanne said. She didn't think she was going to stick with it, but she ended up enjoying it. Rayanne said that her older sister loved being outdoors and always taking her daughter on adventures. Now, despite her affinity for paddleboarding, Cassie had just started a new job at Eglin Air Force Base. Oh, wow. Her first day was Saturday, March 26th. So she went missing on the 27th. So oh my goodness. So she started her new job and then the very next day she's missing. Okay. Now it says that she was in the middle of starting a new job on a base, being a leader server. She told Dateline that she texted Cassie afterwards to see how it went. Saturday evening was the last time she texted me, but she just said it went well. Now, Rayanne told Dateline that Cassie had been back living with their father in Navarre, Florida, because she had been in between jobs and also working on custody issue with Sailor's father. Again, his name is Marcus. And I just want to say, he has not been said to be a person of interest or anything like that. Law enforcement did say he is the one that was last seen her, so of course they're interested in talking more with him, which they already have. I did see that, but he is not a person of interest. At least that's what I seen as of yesterday. I didn't check this morning. Let's see. So Cassie was having issues with Sailor's father. She was having to live with my dad until she got back on her feet completely. Now, she went to go pick up Sailor because it was his weekend. Okay, so then she was supposed to pick up the daughter. So let me see. Did she ever correct? Let me see. Let me see. Let me just scroll up. Hey, sweet pea. She was picking up. Okay. So she was picking up the child and okay, that's even more strange then, because if she would have been dropping the child off with the dad and then they kind of parted ways or whatever, then okay. But if she was picking up the child, which makes it more red flag to me then, because what's going on with the exchange, but we'll get into that. All right, so she went to go pick up Sailor because it was his weekend. This is normal. Every other weekend drop off exchange thing, and they were just meeting right down the road this time. And this is, of course, Cassie and her cute, adorable little baby. Now, Rianne said that right now, Cassie shares 50-50 custody of her daughter. And that was something I wanted to look more into that for the court documents. Hold on. Something I'm going to end up looking up, because I want to see everything with that. So 50-50. Okay. Sorry. And she said that Cassie used to live in Destin, Florida, and Sailor's father lives in Panama City. But when Cassie moved further away back to Navarre, they chose a location to exchange the child right in the middle, a Walmart in Destin. She knew to go to a known public, well-lit place at all the time. And I'm just wondering, because how it stated that they knew to go to a very well-lit place, was there any domestic violence with this relationship? That just kind of stuck out to me. Natasha. And you guys, you got to remember, she knows Cassie, so she knows she's entitled to say all of this stuff. So I'm going to end up, I always go back and look at my chat after this, and I look at all the comments. So I'm really going to be interested to see what you think about this guy. Hey, Libby. I hope you're having a great day. My day is going pretty good. Can't complain. Woke up. Here I am. So I'm spending this time with you guys, going over this case, spreading awareness. I'm having a great day. Okay. Now, but on Sunday, March 27th, they changed the plans at the last minute, Rianne told Dateline. And that's another question I had. Who changed the plans at the last minute? Was it Cassie? Was it Marcus? Marcus. And that's, again, the little girl's dad. I wonder who actually did. And if Natasha knows, I'm sure she'll let us know in chat. But they changed the plan at the last minute. Hold on, let me get that off. Hey, Bex, good to see you. Vic, I haven't looked into all of that quite yet. So his past, his record, anything like that. Again, we have Cassie's friend in chat. She's working right now, so she can't come on panel, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we can do something later on. But maybe she can answer that for us in chat. But I'll look it all up too. Let's see. Okay, so they decided to meet around 7 p.m. at Navarre Beach, about a mile or so from where Cassie had been staying with their father. Now, Rianne said that the area is familiar to their family. Juana's is a local bar that she's always been there. So a big parking lot and people using the boat ramp, usually a nice public place. Now, she says, my dad said it was just a brief, be right back, Dad. I'm just going right to Juana's. Rihanna said their father fell asleep, and when he woke up, Cassie and Sailor still weren't home. When he woke up at 10:45 p.m., he immediately started calling my sister and no one would answer. Rayanne told Dateline. She said her father then received some text messages from Cassie's phone stating that she was having phone and car trouble, which is really strange. Like, what kind of phone trouble, right? Like, the only thing I think of a phone trouble is your phone's dying, but I don't know. That's kind of strange. Now, again, both at the same time, car and phone trouble. Um, Now, Rianne told Dateline that her father called her the next day on Monday, March 28th. He called me at 4 p.m. on Monday because he said, she's not back home. Their father decided to call the police that evening, almost 24 hours after she left for Juana's. So immediately the dad's on it. The dad knows his daughter, probably her routines, her habits. She's not back. Dad's calling 911. Now, it says that Dateline spoke with the public information officer from the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office. Now, Sergeant Richard Alloy, he confirmed that Cassie was last seen on March 27th. It was reported to the sheriff's office on the 28th by a family member, we know that is the father, that she was missing. Now, it says, although Rayanne said that the area was familiar to Cassie, the sergeant told Dateline that the area that she was in was very dark. It was a parking lot. So I'm wondering, because remember she was supposed to go meet him at this around that bar, Juana's bar. And I'm wondering, is he talking about that parking lot, or do they have surveillance of her meeting up with him somewhere else at a different parking lot around there? So I always pay attention to what law enforcement says, and I just think that's kind of interesting how he says that. Where is it at? That he confirmed that Cassie's car was found near Juana's. Okay, wait, no. That the sergeant said that the area that she was in was very dark. That even though she was familiar with it, see, so I'm just wondering, and I wonder, I haven't really looked at it on the map, but I'm gonna assume they might have cameras around there. Is this maybe why he's saying he dropped her off? Again, I'm just jumping ahead, you guys, but I'm just trying to piece it together. It's a bar and a restaurant. Cassie wouldn't go to a bar. It's a family friendly place. Oh, hey, I go to bars. I'm a mom. I don't take my kids, but I go to bars. I do. Hey, I do. It's really hard though because we have no family in Arizona, so we have no babysitter, so it's been a minute. But restaurants and you have a drink, hey, me. No judgment here, girl. Hey, Liplock, how's it going? Do you know this case, Liplock? Okay, let me see what she says. Her car was found in the parking lot next to Juana's. Okay, and we definitely need to look at the map, you guys. And then thank you guys all for being here and being so kind in chat. So let's see what else it says. Okay, so the sergeant confirmed that the child has been safe the entire time. When asked to comment further about the exchange that evening, he told Dateline that he can't talk to that just yet. Now, the sergeant confirmed that Cassie's car was found near Juana's and is currently in the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office impound yard. And while he declined to discuss specifics of the search efforts for Cassie, I can tell you that the sheriff's office has searched several locations. He said, adding that civilians have also joined in the search. And again, remember I told you guys earlier that I had seen that her friends were also conducting searches, I believe. Now, the sergeant also said that he was unable to share any information about Cassie's bank and phone records, but emphasized that it is very active investigation. So you guys, we already know this isn't the first case we followed. So we already know that they're going to look into all of that, her pings, her phone, her bank records, all of that. So it's safe to say they're already doing that. Now, there's a lot of work being done currently, and that's where we're just waiting for the results of all of their hard work. Now, we're hoping we find her well. He noted that officials do not suspect foul play at this time in Cassie's case. And I need to see when was this article written. Now, this is This is the cute part right here. Now, Rand also told that Cassie's friends are oh, there you go. That her friends are leading the search party until she can make it to Florida herself. The number one thing I want people to know is she was in the best mental health and like physical health. She said her sister was stronger than ever and felt at peace with her life. Now, again, Cassie is 37 years old, 5'5", and she weighs about 150 pounds. She has shoulder length blonde hair and blue eyes. Her ears are pierced, and she has a tattoo of a tribal mark on her lower back. Now, this is the tattoo I was telling you guys a little bit about earlier. Now, she says that Rand also told Dateline that she and Cassie have matching tattoos on their feet. Their father has a big tattoo of a lizard, so to honor him, the sisters got lizard tattoos on of their own. So how cute is that? It says the way mine is shaped, it rolls to the left and hers to the right. So it will, if you put their feet together, it makes a heart. And if you would flop this photo around, because I had to do that, it does. It makes like a little heart. And then she says, and then there's something special inside. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says that her dad, he always says LUA to them, which is short for loving you always. So the girls, so Rianne said, and my dad wrote LUA inside of them in his handwriting. So that's his handwriting right there. I don't know. Can you guys see it? If I click it, will it show you guys? I don't think it will, but it says that inside. So extremely close unit these girls are to their dad. I mean, I don't know many. If you're not close to your dad, you're definitely not going to do a tattoo to honor him. So I thought that was so cute. Now it says, loving you always, a phrase that Rianne hopes to say to her sister with the matching tattoo. If you have any information, again, you guys, on Cassie's whereabouts, please call, again, our SRCSO at 850-93-1190. Let me see. So that's a little bit about Cassie. Now, I have been looking to see what other information I can find, and I did find this GoFundMe account, and what is written on there is a little alarming, so I thought I would share that with you guys too. Let me see what you guys, my girls have sister tattoos. Oh, I have my breast cancer symbol right here. And my girls always say when they get older, they want to do the exact symbol at the exact spot. But I told them, I don't know about right here, because anyone who gets hand tattoos, I don't know if it's from washing your hands, but the ink don't last much. At least color doesn't. I don't know about, I know because mine's pink and it didn't last really. It's really faded. And let me see, who else do I have in here? Good question, Bex. Bex asked, did she have a friendly relationship with her ex? Let me see if she was able to answer that. Lip lock, no. Okay, so, well, this just happened. So you should see, hopefully, more creators spreading awareness with this one. Even if it's just the flyer, you guys, please utilize your guys' channel. This happened on March 27th, just a few days ago. She was last seen, and she's a mama, so you know me, I'm a mama, so we got to make sure we're spreading awareness with this one. I'm gonna see if she answered that. Oh, I'm sure. Well, usually it's the person, law enforcement usually looks at the person that was last with, the person who is missing. So, I'm sure they are. I'm going to stay here since this be the only channel on my newsfeed not on about some slap. I don't know what slap means. And then you guys all give a good welcome. Oops. Hi, how are you doing today? So, Natasha, I'm not sure if you answered. I was trying to look at the chat. Did her and her ex have a good relationship? Another question I did have, do you know how long they were in a relationship for? Do they go to school together? Just some of the questions I was having. All right, let me go ahead and show you guys this. We're also going to watch they did the sheriffs did a news press, so we're going to watch that in a minute. But, so I found this. So let me look at the date. This was August 13th, 2021. So last year, okay? So August 13th, 2021. Now, her sister created this GoFundMe for her, and the reason for it is what has me now, because she is missing now, and the last person that's seen her, again, I'm not accusing this person of anything. He's not a person of interest, but I just think it's just some things to just take note of, okay? I'll just say that. Now, again, this is Cassie and her adorable little cutie pie. And it says, help Cassie with legal fees. Now, her goal was to raise 8,000. She didn't even come close to it, which is sad. And she only was able to raise 1,280. So if she is found, let's hope that we can get this up for her. So now, again, her sister is organizing this fundraiser on behalf of her sister. Now, throughout the changing seasons of life, my sister has always been able to overcome and adapt to provide herself with the best life possible. Yet recently, the circumstances have intensified, making it difficult to fulfill the financial aspect of retaining a qualified lawyer. It is dire that she has the proper representation in order for the best possible outcome for Sailor. Now, I will let her explain further below. Please read with an open mind and open heart, her sister says. Now, then, let me scroll down. Now, she says, hello, dear friends and family. I am writing you today with a heavy heart. I never imagined that I would be in a position in my life where it would be necessary to write this letter to you. Nonetheless, here I am. So where do I begin? Let me begin at the beginning. In July of 2017, on the heels of one of the most traumatic events in my life, I met the man who became the father of my precious daughter. Like so many relationships I know, I was swept up in hidden deceit known as charm. This man was a master at the game of manipulation, and though I could see all the warning signs of an abuser, I believed his excuses and became stuck in his web of narcissistic lies. Just months into the relationship, I discovered that I was pregnant. Let me be clear, I have never regretted my decision to become a mother. Sailor is truly the light and love of my life, she says. Now, during my pregnancy, this man's abuse, control, and manipulation escalated. But having battled infertility in my first marriage, I desperately wanted a family. I justified his erratic behavior as long as I could. By the grace of God and great friends, I chose to end the relationship with him. I knew that raising my daughter alone would be better than exposing her to a toxic home life relationship. And I can totally relate to that. When I ended the relationship with him and he no longer had control of my mind, his web of lies and deceit spread like a fire. He filed dozens of false police reports. He called CPS so many times, I nearly came to know most of the staff by name. The passive aggressive abuse was so bad, I had to trespass him from my apartment on more than one occasion. In 2019, I filed for sole custody of my daughter. The court allowed him to have bi-monthly visitations and ordered him to pay child support. Now, to date, he owes me over $10,000 in support. A few weeks ago, due to child support delinquency, the state was set to suspend his driver's license. Just days after that notice, he called CPS to report yet another false claim. He was allowed to pick up my daughter that day for his regular scheduled weekend visit. For over 2 weeks, I had no contact with my daughter or knowledge of her whereabouts. I called everyone I knew. I sought help from the local police and every government agency I knew. No one could or would help me. My only hope was a powerful attorney who would not fall for his manipulation or believe his lies. But great attorneys are expensive. My family has levered everything we have to try to raise the 10K needed to fight this man in court. Currently, I am over 5K short. I need your help, she says. My daughter needs your help. Foremost, please pray. Please pray and consider donating to this GoFundMe. Every single dollar raised will be used to protect my daughter. Thank you for your prayers and support. I love and value each of you. Cassie. When I read this, like I honestly got like choked up reading this because where we're at now and seeing all of this, it's, I don't know. I'm just hoping that nothing has happened to her. Let me see. Let me go to chat because I haven't been looking at comments. How are you guys doing in there? Hey, Pink, what's up? No, you didn't miss it. I'm still here. Yeah, Dukes, I agree. Red flags everywhere. And especially just because he is the one that last seen her. And even if he was the last person to see her, I mean, we cover a lot of these cases, but for me, the thing that's really major red flag is that the father, Cassie's dad, stated that he told him, so Marcus, the father, told him, Cassie's dad, that he dropped her off at a friend's house. And this friend is saying, no, she never came. He never dropped her off. And Natasha stated earlier that that story got changed again, and he stated that he dropped her off somewhere else. I believe she stated so. Already, the story is seeming muddy and red flag already. Oh, very interesting. So Natasha said that Cassie was scared of Marcus, and I know I asked this earlier. I wasn't able to see your response. Was there ever any physical abuse where law enforcement was called? You know? I'm going to have to look up so much from this. Well, I'm glad Chasing is covering this case. Let me see. One of my mods is telling me that Cassie said if anything ever happened to her, it was Marcus. Did she really say that? Of course, the block. Of course, most definitely you can. Yes. That's even more suspicious for me, you guys. Hey Valerie, she's here. Well, I'm glad you're here, love. Better late than never. And Valerie, I was gonna go live earlier, but I was like, I'm not gonna torture you with the morning live, so I pushed it later. Valerie's like me; it's hard for us in the morning. Um, oh, you did say that right here. Wow, you guys. I just got chills. Vic says that her sister met one of these. Lucky we, as a family, helped her get away from him. He was pure evil. I think a lot of women can relate to just this GoFundMe, what Cassie wrote. I feel like for myself, I also related to some of the things she stated, and I'm just thankful I also got out of it. But did you post a link? You can find more info on my. Okay, let me see. Okay, so let's watch. This was 23 hours ago, so let me close some things out because then it runs smoother. Let's keep that one up. I'll keep that up. Let me just move some stuff around, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, and let's move this one here. All right, let me let it just load. Okay, let me take that off the screen. All right. So this is today's press conference. Again, this would have been 23 hours ago related to the disappearance of Cassie Carli. And let me just move some stuff. I just don't want that sidebar showing. Oh, I guess it has to. All right, let's see. Let me start it from the beginning. All right. Give me a second. I'm going to play around with it and then I'll make it bigger for you guys. So let me see.
To talk about a missing persons case today. A Navarre woman, Cassie Carli, 37 years of age, was last seen Sunday the 27th behind Juana's Pagoda in the parking lot. She was there to meet Marcus Spanavello, who I think also has his photograph as well. They have a child in common, a 3-year-old girl. They were met there to do a child exchange. That was the last time that we know of that Cassie was seen. The next day, Monday the 28th, about midday, we received a call from Cassie's father reporting her missing. The next day, Tuesday the 29th, we find Cassie's car behind Juana's Pagoda. And what we found concerning was inside that car was Cassie's purse. And as you know, most women don't leave their purse behind when they go somewhere. So that caused us a little concern. Then Wednesday the 30th, we located Marcus in Birmingham, Alabama. 3 detectives from San Rose County drove up there to interview him. They made contact with him and also with Sailor, the daughter, and they called out Alabama Child Services, who checked over the girl, and that was that for that part. So they interviewed him and came back here. Right now, we're currently in several different, I guess you could say, phases of this investigation, but we would like to thank Okaloosa, Walton, and BSO for their assistance, as well as FDLE and the FBI. Currently, like I said, it's an ongoing investigation. So
The one thing I thought was interesting that I don't know if I'm trying to think of a case where I've seen it like this, how they leave, instead of having Cassie's photo up right here, they leave his photo up for a while. I noticed that when I was watching it. I don't know. That just kind of like stuck out a little bit.
Oh, how many questions I can answer, but feel free to ask me what you want to. Yes, ma'am.
Are there any specific spots that you are searching right now, or any specific efforts that you can share with us?
Not at this time. I can say the search is ongoing, but I can't tell you any certain locations.
Can you confirm whether the search is beyond Santa Rosa County?
Yes. Yes.
Can you give us any information about why some of the people involved in this search went to Freeport yesterday?
I don't know the answer to that one.
Okay.
I mean, we didn't send them there.
No, it was the community led search.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, ma'am.
We've talked to friends and family who all point their fingers toward Marcus when it comes to information that can lead to finding Cassie, and they believe he may know something about her disappearance. Do you feel like that's a fair statement?
Well, I can say it's an ongoing investigation, and he was the last one to see her that we're aware of. So obviously, we are intent on speaking with him again. Yes.
Have any restrictions been put on him about leaving where he's at or the country?
Not by us. Yes.
Can you give us any sort of insight into what his story of events were when you interviewed him?
No.
Is there anything beyond just the purse being with the vehicle that leads you to believe that she didn't just walk off on her own? That you can tell us.
Yeah, not that I can speak to right now. But like I said, obviously, you know, I've been married 32 years, and I'll tell you, my wife goes nowhere without a purse. So to think that she just left it there and just walked off is, you know, that's what concerns us.
Did you interview the child or did?
So I also want to hear what you guys think. All you ladies in the chat or guys in the chat, your ladies, do you guys ever leave your purse inside of your car when you get out of the vehicle? Like if you're going somewhere. I know I always take my purse with me everywhere. So I don't know. I'm interested to see what you guys say, but like he says, this is extremely suspicious that she left her purse inside of the car.
Was there anything from the story about the drop off from the child?
No, we did not interview the child, no. Like I said, Alabama Protective Services responded out, and I can't really comment on what they said. Yes.
What was his connection to Birmingham? Was he like in the process of leaving, or does he live there, or what?
No, I think he had a job site up there that he works at.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys caught that, but where they located, what are my notes? Where they located Marcus was in Birmingham, Alabama. So they found him on the 30th. So real quick with the timeline, you guys, because you know I love my timeline. So March would have been Sunday, the 27th. Cassie goes to do the exchange with her ex, Marcus. This is the last time she was seen. On the 28th, the father reports her missing. On the 29th, her vehicle is located. Again, her purse is found inside of the car, and you're hearing from the sheriff how he's stating that is very suspicious in nature that a woman would leave her purse in the vehicle. Now, on the 30th, this is when they located Marcus, who is her ex, all the way in Birmingham, Alabama. And I had to look that up, and I don't have it up from where I'm at, but I don't know. That's so far, and that's kind of alarming. But he's saying that what did he say? He had a work site out there. Is the daughter with the dad? Natasha, do you know, or do family members have her?
When you say her purse, is that like all of her, like, she left her ID, all that stuff was still in the car, or just a purse?
There were things in the purse we won't comment on, but there's things in the purse that, like I said before, we don't think she would just up and leave.
She was last seen almost 4 days now. Can you speak to whether that's concerning to keep going yet another day with no sign of her?
Oh yeah, it's very concerning. I mean, you know, and we take everything seriously. Missing persons cases, a lot of them, you know, we find the person, everything's fine. But usually you don't go 4 days without hearing from them or them using a credit card.
Oh, Natasha, I just seen her comment. She says, "Oh no." So Sailor's not with any family members right now? She says the child is in custody of the state. Do you know why? If they have 50-50, I'm wondering why he doesn't have her. Where are we at in Florida? I gotta look up Florida's laws. I'm from Cali, so I don't know. Huh. I also read an article that I don't want to put it out if it's not true. So that he was threatening to take the child. I'm just wondering why dad doesn't have the child. So Natasha says that the day before, I think you mean Cassie went missing. Marcus posted a video of his daughter on a beach, and under it, his mother commented that she was counting down the days and hours. So Marcus posted a video of Cassie and his daughter on a beach, and Marcus' mother commented that she was counting down the days and hours. Where is Marcus' family from? Baby is in Alabama. But the baby is not with the father. He had the child until last night, and the child now is in state's custody as of last. I'm just trying to understand. Sorry. Hey, Ara. I just seen someone say hi to her, so gotta say hi to Ara. He works in Alabama. Him and his family are from, okay, so they're from Brazil. Okay. I know Heather Marie, she says, shady. Well, I'm wondering, well, I mean, okay, for the sake of an argument, maybe the mom just meant like maybe they were going to go on vacation or something. I know you guys are going to be like, don't start crazy. You know what it means. But he lives in Panama Beach, Florida. I'm just trying to figure out why he doesn't have the child. That's just strange to me.
Or a cell phone or something, and right as of now, we have none of that. So yeah, we're concerned.
So you can confirm that she's had no cell phone or credit card activity since Sunday?
So yeah, we're concerned.
So you can confirm that she's had no cell phone or credit card activity?
Credit card or a cell phone or seriously, missing persons cases, a lot of them, you know, we find the person, everything's fine. But usually you don't go 4 days without hearing from them or them using a credit card or a cell phone or something. And right as of now, we have none of that. So yeah, we're concerned.
So you can confirm that she's had no cell phone or credit card activity since Sunday?
That we're aware of.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's why we had, you know, we didn't just assign a detective.
So that's so interesting. So he's pretty much telling us that, you know, what they've gathered so far, what they've seen, I'm assuming they've got the statements down. She hasn't had any bank activity or phone activity. I would like to know and he's not answering what was located in the purse, but I would like to know, was the phone left behind or is the phone missing? Because he said he will not touch base on what was actually inside of the purse. He's not going to say what was in there. And I'm just wondering if the phone was left or is it missing?
Our entire major crimes unit is working this. So you've got 10 detectives that's pretty much all they're doing right now is trying to locate Cassie.
At any point, do you plan to identify a person of interest in her disappearance if this continues?
Well, yeah, definitely. If we develop a lead or we develop information that points to a person solid, yeah, we'll have another press conference without a doubt. Yes.
How many witnesses have you guys interviewed approximately?
Again, there's really not a whole lot of witnesses.
So I would say 5 or 6 right now. Because when you start talking about witnesses, they meet by themselves together in this parking lot to do a child exchange.
Is it typical to get major crimes in on the first couple days of a missing person case?
It is when certain things.
I'm just going to comment this back instead of typing it out. To dogs with jobs. He says, I would think the reason Marcus no longer has a child is due to now very suspicious circumstances. But I guess because I'm just thinking of the case with Maya Miliete. Remember how she went missing? And then Larry kept the kids the whole time. They never took the kids from him. So I'm just wondering why with this one. So I'm wondering who removed the child or. Her phone is missing. Thank you, Natasha. So her phone is missing. Well, she's 37. Malmac is asking how old is the guy. Natasha, do you know how old he is? And I'm looking at my phone here because I'm looking at the chat. I can't see it from my end when I have the screen the way it looks.
Pop up like you find a person car. I mean that worries us. So yeah. Yes.
Have you all had any luck with surveillance video or anything in that area? I know it's out on the beach. But.
Yeah, we have. We've seen a bunch of video. The problem we have with some of it is, you know, it's getting dark and that kind of thing. So we're still examining video. So.
Have you had any luck with surveillance video or anything in that area? I know it's out on the beach. But.
Yeah, we have. We've seen a bunch of video. The problem we have with some of it is, you know, it's getting dark and that kind of thing. So we're still examining video. So.
Okay, so they have lots of videos, which is a good sign. That's good. So they have videos, surveillance out there, probably from the places right there. But he says it's getting dark, but they'll be able to analyze it.
Yes.
You said.
What happened? Did I stop it? Is it lagging? Oh, what happened here? Hold on. What is going on? Did it lag? Hmm. It says it has some more time.
Talking about witnesses, they meet by themselves together in the parking lot to do a child exchange. You know,
Is it typical to get major crimes in on the first couple days of a missing person case?
it is when certain things pop up, like you find a person car. I mean, that worries us. So yeah, yes,
Have you all had any luck with surveillance video or anything in that area? I know it's out on the beach.
yeah, we have. We've seen a bunch of video. The problem we have with some of it is, you know, it's getting dark and that kind of thing. So we're still examining video. So yes.
Did it just cut off? This is the same spot it lagged. So I'm wondering, let me forward it a little bit. Maybe they were having streaming difficulties at this time. Hold on, guys. Because this is the exact same spot it stopped. Let me go a little bit forward. I don't want to do too much. I wonder if when they did this, it messed up. Because this is the same area. Come on. We'll see if it lets it load. If not, then I'll try to find one on YouTube and watch it. But I think it might have been theirs because it's the exact same spot that it lagged on. Is that the Margie from the GoFundMe that was written? Yes, she said that he owed her $10K in child support at that time, which was last year. Okay, let me see. All right, that's struggle. That's doing a little struggle right there. So we're going to remove that. Yeah, because I think it might have Adam. All right, hold on, guys. So I'm going to take you guys now to her friend Sam's Facebook. Her Facebook is public, so just letting you guys know, I'm not like going to show anything that she wouldn't want to be shown or anything. It's public, and she has transformed her Facebook to be for her friends. So she was asking on here for people to share certain things, and she did a live on here a few days ago that I thought was really interesting with the information, and I want to share that with you guys. Let me move this over. All right. He was ordered to pay her now soon, and she goes missing. Yeah, I know that is something that is, we've already today, there's already like 4 different red flags for me already to start off with this. Bex. Bex says that he's her number 1 suspect right now. Beck said that she dated a narcissist and couldn't let go of control, was amazing at first, and then he turned into, oh, yep. All right, so this is her friend Sam. So remember on the missing, on the flyer, it says that, her friend Sam Porter, a friend of Cassie, said that Cassie was scheduled to meet Marcus and all that stuff. And then it also states that Cassie says that the child's father told Cassie's father that he dropped her off at her house. So this is Sam right here. So this is going to be her. Now you can see she is her favorite color purple because I'm seeing a bunch of purple ribbons now being put for her. Where's our meaning behind that? Let me scroll down. We don't need to see all this. So she's sharing right here. Let me see. So she goes on to explain a little bit about Cassie. There's Cassie and her daughter. But there was, and see, she's been posting a lot. So this is day 5, but there was a video she did. Let me go to it. What is this one? Look, cutie. This mama needs her. This little mama right here needs her mama back. Where is it? Sorry. Okay, so I think. Okay, so Natasha, can you see this? Let me see if it's showing on the screen. Is this his truck? Whose truck is this right here? Because this is the dad, right? I recognize his face. Yes, continue praying for Cassie. Let's see. At Nora boat ramp next to one is where the vehicle of missing Nora mom Cassie was located. Is this Cassie's car? That's his truck. Okay, so this is his truck. Okay, so he has a big truck. So this is his truck. This is him. But there's a, where is it? Thank you guys too for being here with me. There's Navarre Beach right there. I told you guys she's been posting a lot, the missing flyer. And now look at this is her friend. She says, I'm just going to read it. She says, this is the man that knows exactly where Cassie, Carly, and Sailor are located. Again, the daughter has been located, you guys. This is what she says, her friend. He's a monster. Help me locate him. The woman is his mother who lives in Brazil. She commented, oh, this is the one you guys were talking about. She commented 2 days ago that she was counting down the hours to see Sailor. The beach is most likely where he had Cassie meet him. Does anyone recognize it? Please share and help. Let's see. So, can you guys see that? Let's zoom in a little bit. It's kind of blurry. Okay, so this is the photo of the daughter on the beach. Oh, you can see it right here. It says, what a miss, counting days and hours. Can you guys see that on the, oh, it's kind of, because on my end it looks so big, but then when I look at the, on how you guys see it, it's so little. Can you guys see that? So this is the post that was mentioned earlier. And when this was posted 2 days ago, well, not 2 days ago, but it would have been from this date. So on the 27th, it would have been posted, right? Because March 29th, she uploaded this. Okay, let me get to, I want to show you guys that video she did. I hope she didn't remove it. I don't think so. It's, oh, look at the cutie. I'm just getting bad vibes with this one. Hold on, guys. All right, so this is, and again, you guys, please do not go and harass this person. That's not what we do here. We don't do any of that. I'm sure his Facebook is now private, I'm sure. So, because you know me, I usually like to, okay, here it is, I got it. So video correction, she says Cassie's car is a Toyota, photo below. Okay, so she uploaded this March 28th, so just a day after her friend would go missing. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this really quick. Let me start from the beginning.
Hello friends, I am starting this live video. It is an urgent message, so at whatever time you're seeing it, I ask that you watch it and please listen to it through to the end. I'm going to do my best to give you a lot of details. Again, this is very, very urgent. After the video, I'm going to post photos in the comments, and I need your help. And I need you to share this video with as many people as possible and as quickly as possible. Most of you know my friend Cassie Carli. I've tagged her. She's tagged me in a million things over the last several years. At 7 p.m. yesterday, Cassie went to pick up her child from a scheduled custody exchange or a parent exchange, whatever it's called. I don't know, it's irrelevant. She was picking up her child from her child's father, who is a known abuser. His name is Marcus Spanavello. Many of you know him. He lives in the Panama City area. He comes to Destin and Fort Walton, Navarre area all the time. Many of you maybe even be friends with him on Facebook. He drives a large dually, black or navy blue in color, and usually pulls a white enclosed trailer behind it. Yesterday at 7 p.m., they were scheduled to meet in Navarre so that Cassie could pick up her daughter. Cassie never came home.
Oh, this is making me tear up.
Her father received a text message from her 3 hours later stating that she was having car trouble and that her cell phone was dying. Cassie never came home. This morning, her father received a text message from Marcus Spanavello stating that Cassie had started going crazy and that he was bringing her to my house.
Okay, that's new information.
Cassie was never brought to my house. His story has since changed multiple times. Santa Rosa County deputies, Sheriff's Office has been alerted. Okaloosa County has been alerted, and all the surrounding areas. There's an active search now for Cassie Carli. And her child, Sailor. Cassie drives a Nissan Varenza. It's gray. The police have been unable to locate her vehicle. They have been unable to locate Marcus Spanavello. I'm going to post photos in the comments. If I knew how to do it live, I would, of Cassie and of Sailor. I do not have a photo of her vehicle. Please just Google Nissan Varenza and be on the lookout for her vehicle. Be on the lookout for a large dually truck pulling a white trailer. Based on the text message sent by Marcus Spanavello and the fake text message sent by Cassie, We believe that Cassie is in serious danger. There have been texts and messages seen on Facebook. Marcus is from Brazil, and we believe he is trying to leave the country with Sailor. We also believe that he has done serious harm.
Okay, I just want to say to make sure. He has been located, remember, and the child has been located. So this, just keep in mind, this was recorded. She made this before they found Sailor and got a hold of Marcus.
To Cassie, please, please share this video. Please be looking for Cassie and Sailor. They were supposed to meet at Juana's in Navarre yesterday. If you work there, if you know someone who works there, ask them, share her photo. Ask them if they saw her yesterday at 7 p.m. Ask them if they saw her vehicle yesterday around 7 p.m. There is a good chance that at that meeting, the worst happened to Cassie and he disposed of her vehicle. If you know anyone who drives for Uber or Lyft, ask them, did they pick up a 30-something-year-old male traveling with a blonde 4-year-old little girl? Any information that you have, please notify Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Department or Okaloosa County Sheriff's Department. Again, please share this vehicle. I can't talk. I can't think. I'm sorry. Share this video. Share her photos. I'm going to make the post public. I'll make the photos public. And I need your help. Please help me find my friend.
Oh my gosh, that was heartbreaking to watch. I was looking up because since he is the last person to have seen her, I was looking up right now on the map because he was found in Birmingham, right, in Alabama. I don't know exact location, but just from that Juana's grill to Birmingham, Alabama, that's like a 4-hour drive. 4-hour drive. Hold on, I'm looking at the map, you guys. Let's see. Let's go there. Let's check it out. Is it called Juana's Pagodas? Pagodas? That's the only thing. A bar and grill? Is that what it's called? Let's see. Can I get there? It's right next to the water. So I wonder, they found her. Sorry guys, hold on, let me see. What was it? The boat ramp? Where did they say they found it? Let me push this so you guys can see this right here. Well, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so they said, let me look at your guys' comments. Let me get back to StreamYard. So they stated that from what law enforcement stated that they did, they did find Marcus. He had Sailor, the daughter, with him, and he was in Alabama. Oh my gosh, you guys, my eyes watered up, my lashes. And they did find him with the daughter in Alabama. They did question him, and what he stated was that they did interview him, and they did, I believe he stated they came back here, so to where they're at. Let me look at my notes, what he said. So Marcus was located with the daughter. Both were, well, he was interviewed, and then he says that the CPS, they did speak with the little girl and they checked her out. I'm assuming to make sure she was okay physically. He stated that they came back to Santa Rosa County, and they were out there in Alabama because Marcus had I guess, a job site that he was at. Boat ramp. Okay, let me see. I want to see where that's at on here. Boat ramp. Will it pop up? Do I just put boat ramp? Is it the East River boat ramp? Is that the one? There's a boathouse oyster bar. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I'm just making sure I have the right location. Let me share my screen so you guys can. Delana, I'm barely getting your text right now. Remember I told you my phone is really weird. Let me see if I got the right location, guys. Let me put this here. Can you guys see that yet? Oh, it's not showing. Hold on. Is it lagging on your end? I'm wondering. Can you guys not see it? Oh, why isn't it not going there? Hold on. There you go. All right. So let me make this a little bigger for you guys. So let's make this big. It's big. All right. So so this would be right here at the bottom. Do I need to zoom in bigger for you guys? So down here would be the bar and grill. And then, see, I don't know if I have the right, because I put in the boat ramp. Is that right? Let me see what you guys are saying. Oh, Natasha says, let me look at chat. Hold on. Vicky. He doesn't sound like a nice guy. That's a really good question, Dukes. That's something I actually was just thinking about right now. They would have to get a warrant for that. How many days has it been? It's been the 27, 28, 29. So what are we, like 4 days in? 5 days? I'm trying to see the comment. Hold on. They are trying, judge denied. I must have missed the beginning portion of that. They're trying to what? Oh, and we do appreciate, Natasha, you being here with us in the chat and answering all these questions. This isn't the first case we've covered here like this. So all of my peeps in my chat, this is how we are. We're asking all these questions. So I hope that we're not overwhelming you. Don't worry, Pink. She says she does not know much about this case, so she's catching up. This just happened, so we're all learning this together, Pink. Yeah, Damon, he's the last to have seen her. And you guys, I'm looking at comments and I'm behind. Is he a U.S. citizen? I usually, Heather, me too. I carry a purse sometimes, but I usually carry either like well, I call it a purse. It's like one of those little wristlets thing, like you have your wallet in there, but it's like, I don't know, little wristless purse, wristless, wrist purse things. I don't know. I carry one of those, but I carry it, I usually carry it with me. I'm notorious for losing things though. He said she met him after a bad time in life. That's a classic that a kind of monster come in charming. Yep. Yeah. I'm interested to see, is that what her friends would think too? No child is in custody of the state. Natasha, I'm going to end up emailing you and we'll just exchange information, because sometimes like it's hard. Like I'm kind of confused with certain things, like with I'm just wondering why the child was removed. Usually oh my gosh, you guys, there's a fly in here. Oh my God, I'm way behind. Can you guys hear my belly? Let me go all the way down right now to the bottom. Hold on. I'm just trying to see if I have the right location. So she's saying Marcus went to work the following day. Who the hell does that? So after the day she was missing, or the day after he spoke with police? Well, it would be the day after she was missing. Oh my God, you guys, I'm like super behind. So do I have the right location on the screen? Definitely there is. There's a monster everywhere. Yep. He left the baby with a friend and went to work in Alabama. Okay, let's see. Let me go to Google Earth. It's easier like that. All right, let's go there. Hold on, guys. How are you guys doing in chat? Okay, hope you guys, it's Friday. Do you guys have anything special planned today? It's funny, I went to the store and I seen all these like guys in there, not together but separate, and they're all buying their beer. I'm like, oh, it must be Friday. Friday. All right, hold on, let me see. Let me search it. So it's where is it at? Where am I? What am I looking for? We'll go to Juana's. P.A. Here we go. In Florida, let's go there. All right, we're going to Florida, guys. We're going to Florida. Let me stop sharing this one and let's do Google Earth. All right, Google Earth. All right, let me take that off the screen so you guys can see it. Okay. All right, so right here is where she was headed to go do the swap exchange, correct? So let's see. Let's just go in there. let it clear up. All right, you're saying that there's a parking boat ramp. I'm trying to see where that is. Right here. Do you see this? Do you guys see my, is this it right here? Oh my god, my stomach is like going crazy. From the road, look to the left near the water tower. Let me see. Is it this one? Let's see. All right, let's move things around for me. Hold on, guys. All right. Let me see right here. So very close to the water. It still doesn't work for me. Like a few feet from the water. So let me see. Well, I see a boat ramp right there. I'm not sure if that's the one you guys are talking about. Yeah, I just realized, you guys, I was talking to you guys and I was muted. What the heck? Sorry, I muted myself by accident. All right, so let me see. So we are right here at Juana's, and I'm trying to find the water tower. And you guys are saying, look, I'm not, I don't know. I seen someone say the water tower. Did someone mention a water tower? I just seen someone say that right now. This is where they originally were supposed to meet up, correct? Natasha, do you know who changed plans by any chance? Probably not, because Was it her idea to change plans of where the meetup would be? Was that his idea? Do you happen to know that? Oh, I'm not muted. Okay, making sure. Marcus changed the plans last minute. Interesting. That is something I was wondering about. So he changed the plans at the last minute. Oh, wow. Definitely not a good sign. Definitely not a good sign. Because let me see what she says, because he happened to be staying in Navarro that weekend with his new girlfriend. Oh, I wonder if they interviewed the girlfriend. Cassie could swim, she says. I wonder if they did interview. Okay, so Cassie goes out there to do child exchange with him, and she hasn't been seen since. Now, Marcus is the child's father. He stated that he dropped Cassie off at a friend's house because she was acting crazy. The friend says that never happened. Now, his story has changed also, Natasha, that he dropped her off at a different location. I think I seen you say that earlier. So his story's already not adding up. Definitely his phone ping, but again, they would have to get a warrant for that. Natasha says we don't know who the girlfriend is. The girlfriend could be a complete fabrication. It could be a lie, something he just said. Does he have a girlfriend at least? Do you know that for sure? And the new girlfriend has not come forward, she's saying. That could just be a story he's put out there. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope law enforcement does know who she is, if she exists. My nose is all runny now. Excuse me. His story changed twice before she was considered missing. And keep in mind too that Cassie's dad got a text message from her phone, and that was 3 hours after she had left, correct? I believe that's what it stated. I'm just making sure I'm glad Natasha's here because we can make sure we got the facts straight. So she leaves, and then 3 hours later, the dad gets a text from her phone saying she was having phone and car trouble. Because that would be interesting if it's that 3 hour, we got a 3 hour gap right there. Yes, correct. Okay, so a 3 hour gap we got right there. So I'm thinking something, if anything did, it would have been in that 3 hour, because it's kind of strange that, your phone and car are both giving you trouble at the same time. I mean, we do know that, look at Brian Laundrie, used Gabby's phone, sent a text to her family trying to, distract what was really where they were at. What was that text he sent? Something about they were going where? Yeah. Yeah, Rose. Yeah, exactly. So 3 hour mark right there. Natasha says she would have never gotten in his vehicle with him by choice. And Cassie was picking up the child. So he had the child that weekend prior to that, and he was dropping the child off with her. So what was his excuse then of why that never happened? You know what I'm saying? Do you know that? Like, what was the excuse that he gave why he still had the child? If Cassie was picking up, then why is he still in custody of the child? I'm wondering if that's why he said she was acting crazy, because then he can say, oh, I didn't want to let my child go because she was acting crazy. I'm not saying this is what he said, but I'm just, thinking, and that's would be an excuse why the child was with him. Christy. Christy says, this makes me want to stay single forever. I don't know. I feel like we've been covering a lot of cases with the dating apps. Like, scary. And he was found in Alabama. That's another thing. All right, let me show her photo, you guys, again. Where is it? All right, let me make this smaller. I'm gonna wrap it up, you guys. We're gonna do a part 2 for this. I'm gonna do a little bit more. I'm gonna like look into some things. I do want to see more of the court records just on the custody stuff. And I want to look more at the map for, gosh, too bad we don't know like the actual work site, because then we can look at the map. And I will definitely reach out to Natasha, her friend, and maybe if you would like to come on later on, not today, but we can schedule something just to spread awareness. Or if her friend Sam does, just to spread awareness. You guys can utilize my channel just to get the word out there. Vic says everything is pointing to him. Marcus told Cassie's dad that she met him for pickup and her car wasn't working. So he offered to give her a ride. And then he said she freaked out, so she wanted to be put out of the vehicle. Why am I getting Heidi Plank vibes right now? Why? Completely different case, completely different. But I don't know. And she still hasn't been found. Los Angeles mother. Remember that one? Surveillance captures her. I don't think the father had anything to do with it, the ex, but remember surveillance captured her at an apartment complex with the dog? That one, nothing. So what kind of car, did she normally have car trouble? Do you know what kind of car was it? Was it an older one? Was she having car trouble in the past? I'm sure her dad, who lived with her, can corroborate this. If anybody would know, would be her dad if she had car trouble. Is this something that had been happening? So he offered to give her a ride, and then he said she freaked out, so she wanted to be put out of the vehicle. So the story changed from him dropping her off at a friend's house, and then it was he just dropped her off somewhere and left her there. Okay, and that's okay. Which to me, it just seems like he's just, again, we don't know, but that is why he's giving the explanation of why the child is with him. So saying she freaked out, he dropped her off, and that's why the baby is still with him. And I'm just wondering what story was told first, the one that he dropped off her at her friend Sam's, or was it that she was freaking out and he dropped her off in the side of nowhere? Do you know which story came first? I'm having a feeling that it was the friend one. But it seems like that one didn't fly because the friend's like, hey, she isn't with me. You never brought her. Then it got switched to. And law enforcement has to be aware of the story changing, you guys. Has to be aware of it. He's keeping the baby. But she wouldn't have left the baby with him. Yeah, no, I don't even know her, but I believe that. I believe she wouldn't. Especially from the GoFundMe and what we read with that, I do not believe she would have left. She seemed to be fighting and put her personal life out there on GoFundMe, which as a woman, as a mother, that's hard enough to do, to put your life out there and to ask for help. But she did it. And I don't think she would now just leave her child with this person who she gave us all that insight of who he was. And she was trying to, get her child. And remember in the GoFundMe, she stated that he kept the child for what, 2 weeks, and she had no contact with him or the child. So Marcus, again, that's Cassie's ex, told her dad, Cassie's dad, that he kept the baby because Cassie was freaking out. Natasha, I'm going to ask you kind of a sensitive question, and please don't take no offense of it, and you don't have to answer it, but did Cassie ever suffer from any mental illnesses or anything like that? Did she suffer from postpartum depression or anything? Or him stating that she freaked out is 100% would not have happened. I personally don't know her, but I don't think it would have happened. She had a decent car. Okay. It would be interested to know from her dad if she had car trouble, even, you know what I mean, around that time frame. Because if the dad says, I really don't think she really did, but it would be interested to hear what her father says. Then he told someone else that he dropped her off at Sam's house in Destin, but no longer lives in Destin. So pretty much his story, the person who was last with her, is falling apart. It's falling apart. Let's go back on camera. Oh, look at my hair. Let me see. Hey, Amuse with an eyeball. So Sam no longer lives there, and she says she's not sure. Okay, I respect that. Thank you for answering. Sweet Pea says she's back. Yeah, very good comment right here. And why? Okay, so she doesn't have a good relationship with her ex. Natasha, her friend, is in chat. She also stated that she feared him. And she also said if anything happened to her, to look at Marcus, I believe you said, Natasha. And then we looked at the GoFundMe account and what she wrote about the relationship. Why would she go in the car with him, right? Why not call her dad? It wasn't even that far, correct, where they lived, where she was staying with her dad to where this, what is it called? Juana's Grill. Is that not far? Does her father have a car? Why not call someone else, one of her friends or something? Like, that's a very, very, very good comment right there. Why wouldn't she bring her purse or call someone to pick her up? Well, remember in the text it said she was having phone trouble. What phone trouble was she having? I didn't. That's strange. Natasha says he is lying. Hey, Killer Looks. Is he still corroborating that you are aware of? Oh, I felt like that when I was watching the news press, based off what they stated. I was feeling that vibe. Yeah. I feel like she did leave a trail too. She was in a good place mentally. Oh, maybe. She says that she could have freaked out because he wasn't giving her the baby. You get out in 12 minutes. In 10 minutes, I got to get my baby. I got to go. My little one gets out of school. See, this is what her friend says. She wouldn't go with him, and she has literally hundreds of friends she could call. Yeah. Oh, it's only 4 minutes a drive. Oh, yeah, that's even more. Only 4 minutes from where she lived. Killer Look says, hey. She says figures, but I'm gonna be covering this case, Natasha, and I'm gonna email you after I go do my little mom things. I will email you, and then I'm gonna continue covering this case because, like I said in the very beginning, there's just the red flag for me. Most definitely is gonna be, of course, how it says the last person who has seen this woman, the story has changed, which is never a good sign. So we're gonna continue here praying for Cassie's safe return. Again, let me just read the missing flyer really quick to you guys. Let's switch some settings around. Yeah, let's switch some settings around. Let me move this over and let me read this, and then I'll let you guys go on your way of this. Go enjoy your Friday. Go enjoy your Friday. I feel bad saying that when we have Cassie's friend in chat and she's going through all of this. Let me know if there's anything we can do. I'll put the new or missing flyer because this one has some incorrect information. They were still looking for the father, her ex, and the little girl, her daughter, but they've been located. So I will put the other missing flyer up. But basically, this is Cassie Carli. She is 37 years old. Hair is blonde, 5'5", about 150 pounds. This is her adorable little daughter right here. Now, again, this is going to be in Florida. We're back in Florida. Gosh, how many cases have we covered in Florida, you guys? I've never dealt with this county before, though. Never. I don't think I've covered a case in this county. But they're attempting to locate a missing and endangered 37 years old woman. Cassie Carli was last seen on Navarre Beach, Florida on March 27th. Now, Sam, who's her friend, she said that Cassie was scheduled to meet with her 4-year-old daughter's father on Sunday at 7 p.m. at Navarre Beach near Juana's Grill to exchange custody of the child. Now, again, according to her friend, about 3 hours later, which I tell you, it's that 3-hour mark we got, you guys. Cassie's father received a text message from Cassie's phone saying she was having phone and car trouble, and no one has heard from her since. Now, Sam says that the child's father, again, Marcus, told Cassie's father that he dropped her off at her house. We have just talked about how the story has changed already twice, and this is going to be the person who has last seen her. And she's saying that never happened. Cassie never went to her house. So again, if you guys have any information, you guys are asked to call SRCSO, and that's going to be at 850-983-1190. I told my team this last night. I told Sky and Amanda, I said, there's just something that is not sitting right with me with this one, and we're going to follow this one, and we're going to continue spreading awareness with this, but let's just pray that she is found safe. It doesn't seem like she would just leave her child like that, especially hearing everything her sister said and her friend has said. It doesn't seem like she would just leave her child in the care of somebody who, one, she feared herself, and just take off like that. So all right, you guys. So I am going, I don't know what I'm going to do right now. What are you guys going to do? It's Friday, you guys. What are you guys going to do? Yes, find Cassie. Find Cassie. And I want to know, I'm finding out his pings and his location is key right now to see where. But unfortunately, sometimes with cases we hear that phones get shut off. And knowing he was in Alabama, that's a 4-hour, from the map, that's about a 4-hour. We don't know exactly in Alabama, but from Alabama, just from, was it Birmingham, from where that bar and grill was, it was about a 4-hour drive. He also carries a camper, I seen, right? From the back on a lot of like a, what kind of car does he have? I think I read that he hooks up one of those camper things from the back. Yep, he's in Birmingham. They already know. Katie says, you are so strong, Natasha. You're doing the best for her and her baby. Yes, you and all her friends that I've seen. a 30-foot navy blue trailer. And does he utilize that for work? And like law enforcement says, they do have surveillance footage from that area where the exchange was supposed to take place, but it was getting dark, so they're still analyzing that. But come on, with the data, with technology now, they should be able to get something out of that. I'm hoping they can see her demeanor. Did she seem upset, scared? Because her friend is stating that she would never get in the vehicle. If she was having phone or car trouble, why not? She lived 4 minutes from there. Shoot, I would have just walked. Again, you know what I mean? Hey, Carrie, how are you? Oh, okay. She says that the truck is like tiny, a little tiny home inside. He stays in it at times. Well, I'm glad you're doing good, Carrie. Oh, white. White is incorrect. It's a navy blue tip. Yeah. Did I say white? I thought I said blue. Okay, so the trailer is blue. Dolly, that was incorrect. Okay. Also, just thinking gosh, just trying to think. And he shut his Facebook down, so, ugh. Okay, so it first came out that the trailer was white. It was being put out as that, but it's actually blue. Okay. All right, you guys, I have to go. It's already 3 o'clock for me, so school's out, so I have to go. Oh, my eyes are getting watery. Let me close all that out. I have to go. So I want to thank you guys all for being here with me and spreading awareness again with another case like this, which is so upsetting. My eyes are getting... But again, as you see on the screen, 37 years old, Cassie Carli, last seen in Navarre Beach on March 27th. Any information, please contact 850-983-1190. We'll do a part 2 to this, you guys. Definitely will do a part 2. And Natasha, everyone just thank Natasha. Thank you so much for being just strong and spreading awareness with your friend. I will look at my email and we'll exchange information. And yeah. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And as always, thank you guys for just being here with me, talking these cases and spreading awareness. And I will talk to you guys all soon. Bye, guys.